Good morning, children. In today's class of our English, we are going to learn new block 16 and 17, Once in a Village by H.C. Madan. In block 16, we are going to learn theme of a story. And in block 17, we are going to learn formal opinion letters. Before going to the story, you all get your content book and open the page number 98. Let's see. Okay. If you see these two pictures, the golden goose and once in a village. Our aim of the block is making predictions based on text to text connections. So we are going to find out the similarities between these stories and the differences. So, making connections between stories help us understand them better. Okay, the genre for both the stories is folktale, and the setting of the story of both the stories are in a village. And the difference is there are four characters in the Golden Goose, and there are many characters in Once in a Village. And the similar point, one more is here the characters are selfish, and also here the characters are selfish. Let's understand how and what the story is about once in a village, how they are greedy. Let's read the story, children. Once upon a time, there was a village near a forest. So, this is all a forest, and this is the village near a forest. The village was old, but the forest was older. So, the first one was the forest, then came the village. So, the village was old, the forest was older. It stood by a river in which women washed their clothes and children waded and swam and fished. So they do different activities in the river water. Women wash their clothes, and the children swam and fished in the river water. The fields grew paddy, groundnut, and yellow mustard. So, in the farming, they used to grow paddy, groundnut, and yellow mustard. So, the forest gave them different activities to do. Water helped them to make their food, wash the clothes, and grew the different fields. There were ponds where lotuses blossomed and ducks, geese, and frog families made their homes. There was also a pond where lotuses were blossomed, and there were different animals like ducks, geese, and frogs made their families and home. This is all near the forest and in the village. The village people thought of the forest as a friend. So, when the forest is giving them so many things, they thought the forest as a friend to them. The village people thought of the forest as a friend. After all, the forest gave them many things. It gave them fruit to eat and wood to make their homes. It gave them leaves and roots that cured them when they had fever or were hurt. And it gave them flowers that everyone loved. So, why they thought the forest as a friend, children? Because it gave them many things. It gave them fruit to eat, wood to make home. It gave leaves and roots that cured them when they were hurt or when they were not well. And it also gave them flowers. Underline the word blossomed and cured. Come to the next page. But slowly the the number of people in the village grew. So they were limited here, and slowly the number increased in the village. So if there are number of people increased, they need more houses, and to build the houses they need the branches of the tree. That is the problem of the story. There were more grandparents, more mothers and fathers, more uncles and aunts, and many, many more children. So, as the number grew, there were more number of people in the village. They needed houses to live in and fields to grow food. It's not only the house, they also need food once the people started increasing in the village. So they began to cut down the trees. So to make space, they started cutting down the trees. The wise ones warned them, the old people and the wise one who are there in the village, they said, no, do not cut the trees. We look out for the solutions. Don't cut down trees. They are our friends. They look after us. If you hurt them, there will be trouble. So, what the wise man was saying, please do not cut down the trees. They are our friends. If you hurt them, we will be in trouble. But no one listened. No one listened to him, and they were cutting down the trees. Soon the forest became thin and sparse. Underline the word sparse, children. All that was left standing were some clumps of neem and some thorny bushes. So they were started cutting the trees in the village, and they left out with clumps of neem tree and some thorny bushes. Till here, we'll be doing a reading, children. We will do it in the next class, the remaining part of the story. So you have underlined the word blossomed, cured, and sparse. This will be your keywords. Underline the keywords in the content book. Read and write it in the notebook. And you're also going to write the glossary and make own sentence with the same word. So today we are going to write the keyword as blossomed, cured, and sparse. Complete this work, children. I will see you in the next class.